Hello everybody. So I hope that you can, yep, you should be able to hear and see me now. Okay. Oh, and it's a little cold, so forgive me whilst I get my little granny blanket and put it over my knees, because as today's gone on, I felt colder and colder. So where were we? Well, this is what we were making yesterday. We were making Easter eggs, and I've almost finished doing it. Oh no, and the cat wants to go out now. Of course he does. Problem is that it's so noisy outside with all the construction going on that I don't really want to be opening a door, but I will try and keep chat going here. If it will, okay. Okay, great. So this is where we were yesterday, and I did take all the pins out of the base egg, and I was really surprised and terrified to do this, but it did actually work. Ta-da! And I'm actually quite pleased with that. It's a little bit wonky in places, so that's okay. That's something to learn from. And I think I'm definitely going to have to glue some of these pieces actually in place, because the roll has squished out, but that's okay. So I kind of thought I would go around and do this pattern on the top. So that's where I am with this now. And I'll then come back to this top one that I started, which is basically going to be the piece that goes on top of this. So for now, I'm very pleased with how all of this has gone, she says, because obviously it could go wrong. At any point in time it can go wrong, and hopefully it won't, but I also don't want to jinx myself. Let me just take the egg off that one for a moment whilst I just keep it in place. So I don't know yet if this is not tall enough yet to be matched to the top half. So I'm going to do a row of these purple and white ones. If I can just manage to keep him actually on the paper, that would be nice in some way. Okay, let's just in fact, if I can anchor it there, that might be better. Okay, let's see if that'll help. Probably not, she says. Okay, so I'm going to do a series of these ones, and they were white, and I think I used the white from inside this pack. Yep. So let's try doing, I think it's going to take much more than 6, but let's try 6 to start with. Oh, he's going to come and try and help, because no, you stay out of it, and you all of you behave. Okay, so I would like this egg to be glued and put together today, but I am not sure if I can do that, but if I can, that would be good. Hey, can we? No, no, no. He wants to come up and be part of this. That's his way of showing displeasure. He's come behind me to scratch out his anger and frustration on the scratch pad. Okay, so that's the white, and then the pink or the purples I think were this. So oh, are they this size? Well, they are actually almost the white size. So I'm going to go with that for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Not you. 4, 5. He's straight away in. Can you see his paw coming in? Because he wants to help. I know. It's so frustrating that I'm not letting you help. Because it must be something very interesting that I'm doing up here. Can we not, love? Oh, I'm going to have to move those out of your way. Yeah. My bad. Crinkly flower things left on the floor. My bad. Yeah. Let me just cover my granny blanket up again. Okay. Right. So I need to glue these two together. So I've seen a lot of other YouTubers today, and some don't actually glue them together at all. They just push them together, which I seem to think is a bit of a gamble for me, so I'm not going to risk doing that with the egg. I really need them all to stay together, so 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, he's on the prowl to be naughty, aren't you? I can see you want to play, but okay, 4. Oh no. 5. Oh. Hi. Oh, he's very cross today. Okay. 6. And I definitely think we're going to need more than 6, but let's go with that for now. Okay, so I have one in the board already to try and remind myself where I was, which is, thank you past Anna for helping me. Just put those over there. So that's where I was. and it really would be good if these just glued on where I wanted them to, but I'm having all sorts of wonderful issues with these. Let me just pin you in place again, and then I will listen to your grievances and try and put you in place. Okay. Okay. We will do this, not a problem. Okay, so I need to start from the white in. Okay, here we go. Rolling up the first one today. Huh, that appeared to have gone offline. Oh, what happened there? Did we just have an internet foobar, or it's streaming here, it's streaming there? Huh. I'm not sure if we're still there, but huh. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem. It seems to be down. Oh no. Are we there? No. Oh, it says I'm offline. Let me. Huh, I don't. It all should be in. I'm on. It says it's streaming. So if I'm. It says offline though. I'm going to let it roll for now. I'm sorry if you're not seeing this, but hopefully that was just the first one that was a little bit wonky. I don't know if the stream is slow today or quite what's happening, so I'm going to keep going for a little while and see what happens. But it really should be. She says it really should be. Whether or not it is or not is a different matter, so let's see. Hopefully it is. Oh, I think I can hear myself back on, so perhaps. Yeah, I can hear it on in the background now. So, okay, let me just turn that off whilst I'm doing this. Beg your pardon. Let me just get back to back here. Okay. One, two. So the other side now needs, in some ways, I need to match up that one to this one, and that's going to be my biggest challenge there. Okay. Okay. So that one that's all pinned right now is the top to this, which is the bottom. And obviously I started with the bottom, so I've put more quills on the bottom currently than in the top. And the top needs to kind of match in some ways. Or consistently have a pattern that will just slot into the bottom. So let me see. I also learnt earlier on on YouTube that these little bubbles, I'm using the wrong way around. I'm using them to hold things right now, but there is a lovely other way of using them, and I'm going to show you that in just a second, because I need a win after these, I think. I'm going to need to find a way, firstly, of putting these and these together, which I suspect is going to be highly problematic. Let me just take some of these pins out though. The center one can stay, but it's not doing anything. So let me take right, I need this one to glue to this one. So, oh hello, what did you find? Oops, oops, oops. I'll deal with that in just a second, because I'm holding this. That was trying to find out what the cat was up to, what he had found to distract himself with. It sounded like polystyrene and it was a bad sound. Okay, let me just keep that for a second. Oh, I know, I'm feeling the same. Oh, this one here is not I'm going to hold that side. I'm going to glue that with that. Okay. What I've learned is there are only so many glue spots you can push on these in a particular day, because they then need to take time to glue. And as I was going through it yesterday, I was finding that the frustration came with trying to glue way too much onto the egg all in one time, and realizing that that was not able to stay. Okay, I'm using the different colour. I've just realised that's a different colour, which is exactly what it didn't want to happen. There, yeah, that's different colour. So you are going to have to be glued in a different way. And I'm going to have to check if I glue this like this, whether or not the other ones will actually go into place or not. That's very upsetting now. Yeeks. I see you. I can hear what you're up to. My cat's found something, which is never a good thing. Oh, he's pushed something somewhere he can't reach now and is telling me to come fetch it, but I don't know what it is that you want me to come fetch, and it's highly likely I'm just not going to fetch it. I'm going to take it off for you. So perhaps for the interest of efficiency, we should just say nothing about it at all. He doesn't like that or agree with that option. That is not an option that he wishes to consider. Okay, so that's definitely, I mean, it will work. It's just annoying that I have. Now, I really hope that that in some way, have I gone too far with that then? Let me see what he's doing, because I have a feeling I've come down too far to make that pattern work. What did you, oh, I see, it was a leaf. Yes, I will take that off you. Thank you very much for your consideration. I can let you out and let you on the balcony, which is what you're telling me you would like to do, but the problem is it's so noisy. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to take some pins out of this, and I am going to see whether or not this would actually, this is dangerous now because I've learnt from taking the bottom one off its holders. Oh, and that was in place as well, to just glue that together. I know when I do this, it's, you take it off its holders, and then actually getting it back into place can be tricky, if not downright impossible. Okay, well, there we go. It's off now. Now, will this delicate beast fit onto that is another matter. So If I were to put it into there, what's the gaps like? And we are finding that, oh, okay. Okay, interesting. It's not very much. I reckon I could probably glue that together. Just like that. I think so. And then the holes of what's left in here. What could I do? I mean, I could ultimately just fill them with circles. We could just fill those with either white circles or with, not with that one. Yeah. You were going to glue to that. I know that you were, but now you're falling apart because you're not on the mold. Let me just pin you back together. Just this dynamic duo. Just to help force that together. Okay, so that's given me like an inkling. I can easily throw them around and destroy them. Okay, no. Please stay there. So I don't destroy you. Okay, so these are definitely different colours than I had wanted. So that's okay. We just changed the design up because of it. And to be honest, at this point, the design is whatever makes these two pieces fit together is now the way we're going. There is no plan. Okay. So is that colour? Yes. We're going to keep these colours the same. In the meantime, okay, let's just squish these in. Oh, these are the new pins. Let me try and keep them. No, okay. So I'm going to need to make some more of the right coloured ones now, which I'm not really sure anymore which ones are which. I had problems with the tones before, so and it appears that I only notice when it's been made and next to the colour that it's not, and then you're like, oh, you are not the right colour. Okay. So let us use this colour. No, yep, great. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 8 of these. Is that what these were? Yeah, that's what that were. cutting them in half again. And now the white. I'm desperately trying not to give myself paper cuts here. Okay. Whites, cuts that side. Put you back in your pouch. Okay, so and we start again with hopefully the right colours, but this time at least I have an idea where I'm actually going to be able to finish this, which is really good. But I'm looking at how much glue is kind of just needed just to dry that part, and I'm kind of worried that perhaps these two are not going to be joined today, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. I think what we may get to is doing the 2 layers of this, which would finish the base off for sure, and then putting in the circles, the smaller filler circles on that, and perhaps being able then to let it all dry, but knowing that it's going to need to be glued together. And I think I'm probably going to need to go in and help the glue a little bit. Right. By going and gluing some of the actual rings together to give it a little bit more rigidity rather than letting them be loose. So that's a thing. So I was hoping to get this completely constructed and done today, but I think I will have to settle for knowing that the two will go together and having glued all of the moving bits in. Oh. And I really want to show you and try some of the little Easter eggs as well. So I will do that once I've done these 2 layers. Give myself a little break by making cute little Easter eggs. I also saw a wonderful rolling machine that is a machine that quills, like a battery powered little block that automatically quills things, which is super interesting. And and amazing looking. So we will see where I go with these. Oh no, come on. But that may be another extra thing to help me with. Making these. That was a little bit bigger than the others. Oops. Never mind. We will still use you. Okay. Okay, final two for this colour. I think I've got the colour right, so. Okay, so, oh, nope, nope. Oh, I was missing one, sorry. Okay. So, now to glue these on. Dish, 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 dish. Da, da, da. And that's where it gets quite hard because they aren't actually either sticking together or sticking in place, so then it becomes like an extra chore to try and keep them staying in place. And they should, but they're just not, so that's difficult to say the least. And I think that's part of the charm of these, but also the eternal aggravation. Did I make enough? I think the short answer is no. And how much by? Probably a lot more than 3. Definitely a lot more than 3. Probably another 4. It's such a shame. Yeah. 1 on here, something 1, 2. 2 more. And okay. And gluing them together. So the next step will be to make the inverse, well the same, sorry, white inside and then that colour for the second layer. Okay. I think after I have done this one layer, I will put some, I might just finish this one up, put some moss on the clay. I think it's, well, it didn't dry very much for me yesterday actually. I thought it would be drier than that today. That's slightly annoying because it really needs to be dry before I put the moss or glue moss on. So I might make the second bunny. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That should be enough for this completion of this layer. Just able to push some of these into place. That's fine. And the last two. Eek, eek. You ran away. But not for long, me wee buckpit. Okay, come on. Can we just put a bit more glue in and hope that you will take that. Because you really ought to. Come on. There we go. I'm just trying to encourage it now into the shape, even if that means having to really push the form down, which is always a bit of a risk because I don't know. Oop, at what point it's going to break or decide to slip or push the whole thing apart, which is always a possible option. And honestly, so far, it has all been quite gracious to me, so I'm trying to treat it all with gentleness whilst acknowledging that it needs a little bit of pushing together. Oh. So I feel like that's probably the best it's been so far. We've built it up quite well, and it is starting to, if I say starting to, some of it is. Be persuaded to sit next to its neighbours. So I'm happy with how this is kind of coming together. It does need a little bit of coaxing in places, so it is where I'm trying to push these down. But overall, I think that's pretty good. So that's what I'm looking at there. So these ones, let me just glue the ones that I've made in so that I can count how many I still have to go. Ooh. Come on now. Let's not let me down. Okay. Nope. Okay. No. Can't be trusted out of the pins, but that's good. I'm learning how to kind of like manage that and pin these things together and making sure that they do come together. So I'm pleased like that this is coming together. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to finish that top part there. So that will be 8 of the colour that's out, I think. I think it is anyway. Let me just double check. Yes, it is. I'm right. Good. So we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, that was 3 and a bit. Okay. And 4 whites, but I think I've only got 1 here. So I think I've got, where's the other whites? Nope, nope, nope. That's a thick white. Nope, 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 no. Oh, please don't tell me that we've run out of whites. Because I think that's off white. It's not white, white. Oh no. Oh good. We have another black. We have another black and white. We have another black and white packet that will allow that to happen. And I will use some of these to make some Easter eggs in just a moment, the tiny ones. Oh, we're in trouble. Let's just put you there. I think I perhaps might have bought some more molds to try, different colour ones as these are drying, but I didn't think, because I didn't know it would work so well, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 3 whites because we have 1 out. 1, 2, 3. Ah, and they are of course shorter. That's okay. We'll just wow, how much shorter are you? Like by a lot if I make this half. No, okay. Well, we'll make you half and you half, and then we'll perhaps use big and small as we need, because there is a couple of bigger gaps and a couple of smaller gaps, so we'll make them like that, and hopefully it'll help us. Okay. Oh, thick, thick, thick white. Oh, that's because it was doubled. Oopsie. Okay. mean to bend the card over in that way. Okay, so I would say that once I've made this next layer, I have to wait for this to dry because it's certainly not going to be able to be moved off the mold until it is. And this one, I kind of feel like, you know, if this could go, I don't know, perhaps we could make can we make a mold that does that? That in the darker colour, I think that's that one that's there, that might work. And then we put in some circles, that might work. I'm just trying to work out how that might look just with that. They're not very like joined up though, that's the problem. And I think kind of like circles are probably the better option because you know there's going to be gaps, but you might be able to It's that middle gap. Let me see if I can just push everything onto the mold the way it's supposed to, so we can take a proper look at how so I'm trying to work out right now how these pieces might come in, and if they come in, would they actually like connect to anything, or is it is it a pipe dream that they come in and connect? Because we might be able to just put those in like a or even just, let me just have a play with the pattern a second. I just don't know that they'll go either side of that one. Does it need to? We might just fill it with a circle if we need to. Because I think, oops. As we're looking at this, like these will definitely fit in between those little holes. And I think then everything else is going to need to be like perhaps filled. No, okay, we'll, oh, Decisions, decisions. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. I'm missing. One, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We would need 4 more of this colour. Okay, well, we could try it, she says. Not, not exactly. And I don't know if, let me try one because I'm not, I don't know. What size? I think this is 15. It's not a 20 because that's too big. So I think if I were to, that would be way too big. Yeah. So I could do a 10. That would do it. Okay, so half and half. Ah, what a way to find this out. Trial and error for sure. As it unfolds itself. No. Oh. Okay, so I would say that we are very close to these two being able to be actually put together, which is good to know. And I'm trying to go backwards and forwards between one egg and the other now, mainly because of the glue and trying to get it to dry. I see that the drying time of this is actually very slow right now, which again is because it's spring and throughout the day it's got a bit colder and a bit more overcast, and so the drying time of the glue has taken a little bit more time than I was looking forward to, but it's meant that I have to be a little bit more careful with just going straight to one side and the other. 10, okay. To just, I can't immediately layer more on this that I would normally have done, so I'm just being very careful of that. Okay, so I'm just going to try and glue these in and see if they will, what they will fit to, and if we can just Uh-oh. Didn't sound good, did it? I don't know what that was. Oh. Uh-oh, I see. Huh. Okay, well, I know. I got you. I know what I'll do there. I got you. I... So that's going to be the same there. The pattern just interrupted. So I'm just going to put in another little thing there. That wasn't what I thought. So I think I'm going to be short of 2 of these. Yeah. Okie doke. Oh. We just make it up then. And hope to goodness it will all fit together in the end. Okay. You are a bit on shaky ground there, aren't you? Okay, so I have, yep, oh, I have a space that should be filled with okay, well, okay, we fill it in another way. This is where I've completely gone off pattern really, but at this point we'll see. If it fits. Yeah. Barely, but okay, we will make it work. That's what we'll do, and that's what it is doing right now. So that's all going to have to dry. I'm not going to touch that anymore. This one though, let's just finish that last row. Oh, have I come offline again? I don't. Feels like I'm going in and out of the stream today. I hope not, but okay. 1. Okay. I feel like this Easter egg is going to be, if it I just wish that I knew it was going to just slot together, but if it doesn't, that's what it is. We'll work with it, and we'll perhaps, if needed, take a few out to put the others in. But I was really surprised when I took the pins out yesterday evening and the base actually stayed in one. I think that was a bit of a relief, but also oh good, this is going to look good, it's going to work. So hopefully this is going to all look good when it's actually come together. I think we're in that phase of it right now where it's a little bit more scary, because this is the phase where things go wrong, but it's kind of why I'm trying to take it a little bit slower with the glue parts and not do so many rows. I think perhaps like the maximum I can do on a row is 2 rows in any given time, to be able to make sure that they are being glued together. And I don't know if that's perhaps also because of the length of time it's taking me to make the quills as well. So obviously there's a lot of glue on the paper itself as it goes into the design, and that also bears a lot as to how this is sticking, because some of the coils themselves inside are coming out, so I will need to go in with the glue and just gently dab glue onto those to seal and to make sure that they're not coming, like they're not pulling themselves apart. And I think that the time to do that will be once the 2 halves are dry and I can take the pins out and then see that they'll fit together. As soon as I've done that, I'll then go in with the glue and just seal it, and then I will glue the 2 halves together. So I think I was hoping that today would be the concluding part of this, but I think that was wishful thinking. And honestly, I didn't really know, like I had the starting point of the design and I knew what that would look like, but everything else I really didn't know. So that's been perhaps the struggle to work out what the design was going to be, as you could just see earlier, like trying to work out exactly which bits were going to go where. I mean, it gets to this point, I think, where it was just merely a matter of let's get this to here and this to here, and then the middle join parts we'll make with circles and hope that they will cover any gaps, essentially. And that is the plan, is any gaps that are missing in the middle now of this, I'll just put circles. It's such a cheat, but I'm good with the cheat. So the last tiny bit on this is oh, okay, there was that bit out of place. Okay, so and I feel like the sheen tune should almost be like do 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 do. It's just trying to dock the things together now. Okay. Some of these have been rubbish neighbours to each other. They've fallen out all the time. You would think that they would just like to get along with each other, but nope. I'm shaking my head at them. Shaking my head indeed. You had one job to do. Get on with your neighbour. That was it. Like that was all you had to do. Get on with your neighbour. Oops. Have I miscounted? I hope not. No. No. And I've got 2 more, not 1 more. Like that's. Oh my. Oh, that's the 1 more. That's the. Oh. More pins, please. That's annoying. I was almost there and everything. There's colours. Oh. That's what you get for giving it a dark Vader theme tune. Oopsie. That's my own fault. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Right. Okay. those two belong belong with that one. In the meantime, we are going to finish this rabbit off. We're going to do so by gluing his bottom with glue. Inserting a little bit of metal. Great. Okay. You were supposed to be nice and tightly coiled. What's going on, bunny? When I said tightly coiled, I didn't mean like unraveling. That's not a bunny tail, is it? That's completely unraveled. And then glue, 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 glue. And you will go in place as a bunny tail. Come on. No, you are. Whether or not you wanted to be the tail, you are. That's what's going to happen. And that is how the bunny is going to live. On the back of this decoration. And so that one's going to go on this one. I'm going to have to let that one dry as well. So that one's going to go on that one. We will leave you upside down on the mat, and we will also do, oh no, eek. Okay, we will do a little, I don't want to cut metal with that, but I will. I'll ruin the scissors like this. I know, I know. I'll get the other scissors because I really will ruin scissors. Not that the others aren't. In fact, let me get my secateurs because I really don't want to be ruining scissors by trying to cut metal with different things. Okay, so let me just put my granny duvet back on. Oh, my knees. That's what that is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and we're done there. Yes. 3 and we're done. Awesome. Put that back over here. Great. Make 2 of these. Wonderful. Now, to spiral these. Do, do, do. One. Okay, 2. And 3. I should have gone the other way. Yeah, well. Oh, it's going well until then. 3. Do, do, do. Spirals. Okay, so now these will go, I will glue how did I do that? Yeah, well, I just think last time I just put that in there and that round the corner. I think that's probably what I did. Yeah. And I'm going to try and glue that to that, but I'm not sure it will stay. So that's that for now, and I'm just going to leave it to glue and dry. And the same with this one. I'm just going to push it through the metal piece round to the wood part. Oh no, a little bit more please. Great. And then I'm just going to glue it. And hopefully that'll glue to the wood. Okay, great. So that's that and that's that. Let me just make sure that and a big dollop of glue all the way around, please. Okay, done. So those are the pegs. That's a rabbit to dry. That's going in there, but obviously I'm going to wait until it's all dry so then I can poke it in. And one last rabbit to have. Ooh. Oh, if I run out of glue, almost. You went in there. And then we gave you a little bunny rabbit tail. Okay, so that should all dry. So we will, oh my gosh, that tail did not actually want to even stay as a coil. Please stay. Please, like, we value you as a tail. Please. Okay, so that and that are now drying. Great, done. Done, so that's going to be a day. Those are drying, those are drying. Okay, so that one goes for that one. These are the last two parts for that. Those were all the spare bits, spare bits, spare bits. Okay, so I'm going to put all of the spare bits for that there for a moment, but all of you come out. I had completely used you wrong. So I'm going to try if these two work. These can all go over here. If you two don't work in this way, then I will try another thing. Yay! It works. So Easter eggs can be made super easy, apparently. By making those together. And then popping those inside there. And that's going to be an egg. I love it. I love it. Apparently, you like glue all of the things in here. I'm not really sure how that's supposed to work, but we will improvise. I think that's a sealant. I think that's what that is. And same here. So this is going to be fun because this I can absolutely use. Don't need to push that out too much, Anna. Don't try and overachieve that one. And then and they glue together. Like so. I think there's a better way than that though, because that one just fell. So I think that they need to be closer in size. This is a big one and a little one. And I think the two need to be closer in size for this to work. So let's try doing that. Let's try getting them closer to size. Let's try a 12mm again. So wrapping them really tightly. Check. And then, okay, we'll take them off and we will glue. Okay, I think there's blue and blue one, isn't there? There's a blue one there. I will see if I've got another blue one. Is that the same colour? No. Ah, what a shame. But we do have oranges and reds and very many yellows, so we could try a red one. You can tell I'm getting excited by the idea because I didn't stick with the same colour to actually finish the first one. Sorry. I keep telling myself one colour at a time, and I check it works first, then do other colours. But my magpie brain is going, but over here, there's different colours. We can do colours. Okay, we'll finish off the we'll finish the yellow. Promise, we'll finish the yellow now. Okay. So one that's same size. Yes. I will glue that, and I think, to be honest, I think I know that this is going to work. So I will need to so firstly push them out. Do do do. Do do do. I'm more worried with this one. That's better. I'm not sure that I can do it with it. Oh, I might be able to do it with a, yes, tiny one. Oh, job done. And then, see, the two are the same size, so then it's harder for them to come. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. So one of these needs to be bigger. So let's make, nope, that's a different colour yellow. What's the same colour yellow? Is this one? Nope. Do I have the same colour yellow out? Possibly. Nope. Oh, no, they're all different colours. How very Anna. Okay. This is not funny anymore. Okay, nope. Yes, yes. Esque. We'll go with it because we'll make it up as I go. Which means I will need to do another one with the red one, which is why you should have stuck to the same colour at the same time, Anna. Yeah, but now we've got two colours and we've got 4 eggs instead of 1. Oh, my brain. Yeah, we'll make it slightly bigger. We'll keep you in there just for a moment to glue properly, and I will tackle another red because I do see the merit. So this was just this size, which is what, size 8? Yeah, I think if I could probably get away with this one being size 10. So let's roll it and put it into a 10. Glue it. Okay, so those two should go together. Oh, okay, keep you in a 10 for a moment whilst I make the other 10 and you can actually stick. See what I mean about the glue drying today? It's taking forever. Okay. So this is another 10 because the other one was small. Come up. Back into the 10 whilst you dry. Okay, so 12. Oh, should push over a 9 or a 5 or a 9. Yep. Oh, still not quite going in. No. It might do, but it kind of feels like it's... Let's glue the inside first. Okay, well, I'm gonna say I don't think these are quite the smooth eggs that I thought they would be. So that's a shame, but okay. I'm sure there's... that's why. Perhaps it should have been. Oh, okay. They don't look like Easter eggs to me, but perhaps together they may work like is in a nest situation. So I'm going to keep trying. Those are smaller than those, right? So right, and oop. And that's a red one. So again, I don't know. That's perhaps it's because she says trying to always improve the technique. If I glue it first and let the glue, the internal glue, dry first. Let's see if we can get that to work. Okay. I think it needs to be more than one size up, so that's to be continued, to work on, because I think they don't look like eggs. I'm sure that they could be, but these don't. So let me try perhaps oh, okay, because they did bigger ones, so okay, let's try a 50, like, I don't know, that seems like way too big. Let's try a I don't know. So they use two, that I do know for sure. But my paper is quite small, so I'm not really. Oh. Oh, you're funny, paper. Funny. Okay. So today I have almost completed my Easter eggs, almost. My Faberge egg. The rabbits are gluing. They're all just waiting to dry. Oh yeah, you didn't want to stay, did you, in 15 at all? Oh, come on, thank you. I tried these little Easter egg things. I don't know, they may. That's the problem when you glue two strips together, I think. They don't. Where they've glued, yeah. That's better. Okay. Um, so that might be why they don't glue the paper together, Anna. Let's try that as well. So yeah, these East egg type things are also interesting, but I don't know yet if I like them. So we're gonna see how they work. I think other people had them much smoother from what I was looking, so we'll take a look and see what it is I'm missing, why this isn't as smooth as theirs. Huh, see. No, no, no. It was supposed to be simple. You were supposed to be able to just slot behind that one. And then carry on tightly rolling yourself, unfazed by the join. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to, what did we do? We put you in a 12 and we put you in a 15. And even that was okay. And I don't think these are going to work because I think they're too loose. Super interesting, isn't it, to see? I think the fluidity of how they unroll has a lot to do with how good it comes out or not. And that was way too big for those to not to not come out. Perfect circle though. I love the circle. We could fill a circle up with beautiful colours. That's a 20. I have no idea if this is going to work, but I've got a lot of different circles to use up, so I can put them inside the circle. You know when accidents happen and you're like, oh, okay, well, and then after a great number of accidents, you have a lot of different materials, and then suddenly you look at them and they can all work together somehow. Well, that's kind of how I work anyway. I think mainly because I don't like wasting materials, so if I see an opportunity to put something else together, I will. And also because having, I think this is the other thing about not being tidy on my desk, on my board. I see a lot of things then that are able to come together because I'm not tidy, because I see things that can just slot together. Let me just put a bit of glue in you, and do. I am now just playing around with these pieces to see what will go. If anything at all. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting as well. I might be able to make like a yin and yang sort of piece there. Interesting. I will definitely be able to find ways of using these pieces, which is very good. I'm very happy with that, because I don't like waste. So that'll be very good. Right, I've just realised what the time is. So I will be signing off about now. But I hope you had fun watching and coming along with some of my experiments. Some of them have been more successful than others today, but that's pretty much normal, I think. Hopefully the very next time will be either to fit this Faberge egg together or to see it complete. So that will be, I'm very excited for that. So let me just make sure that I have the top to my glue before I sign out. But again, thank you everybody for watching and spending some time with me.